The next topic we're going to discuss on Boxing Bros is the undercard for Tyson Fury versus Deontay Wilder 3, the trilogy. Now, some people are excited. I mean, let's see how the Boxing Bros feel about it. All right, so the fights are Frank Sanchez versus F.A. Ajapa. Robert Hellenic versus Adam Kalinowski, the rematch. And Jarrett Big Baby Anderson is going to fight on the undercard as well. His opponent hasn't been announced yet, or if they've been announced, it wasn't announced by the time this article was written. So, fellas, how do you feel about the heavyweight undercard for Tyson Fury 3? I'm going to start one off with Trill Dollar Bill, usually the champion of the little guys. We have an all heavyweight undercard. How do you feel about it?
I think it's dope. And the reason why I say it's dope, because we get to see the young star, Big Baby Anderson. I like the kid, but we get to see more of him. And it's going to be a showcase in front of a bigger stage for him. But I thought he was with the other guys.
Yes, but they're working together because ESPN and PBC working together.
Like to see. So that means these fights can take place, TC. And then, I like that. And then I like that my man Adam gets some get back.
Okay, so you picking Adam already, all right? Are you chance at get back? Are you picking Adam to get back right now?
I know my man Adam. From what I was hearing, there was a lot of things going on behind the scenes, and and I'm going for my man Adam, and shout out to the Polish boxing bros out there, boxing bros Poland, and everybody out there. Listen, man, Adam get a chance at redemption. Him and Deontay Wilder got the same mindset going in there.
That's probably because. Listen, we all know Adam been saving Wilder's behind for years.
And he's still doing it.
That's why we all know this is not a new thing to put Adam Kalinowski on a Wilder card.
Because they're going to come out.
And that trend continues.
And then, the fight, the co-main, right? That right there, which I think it should be Hernandez and Adam, that should be the co-main. But I see that they had Sanchez and F.A. as the co-main. But I think that that's an interesting fight because this is just to see who it is. You know what I'm saying? I have not been impressed by both guys. I haven't. So this is just to see which guy out of these guys is the guy. And why not? This is going to answer a lot of questions and who belongs and where they belong. So with Sanchez and F.A., I think that's good. That's gonna be a good fight. Somebody's getting stopped. Somebody's getting stopped. But I can't wait. I think it's very entertaining. All heavyweight card is very entertaining. It doesn't look like nothing looks boring. All looks like it's entertaining on paper.
All right. Conspiracy.
Yeah, I mean, Trill covered everything. I'm definitely excited for this undercard. I really do want to see Sanchez versus F.A. Like what Trill was saying, I haven't really been that impressed by both gentlemen. So to see them go up against each other, would be good to see if, somebody gets knocked out. The rematch with Kanowski and what's his name, Hellenic, the Viking dude. I think that's dope. The first fight was exciting, so I'm all for that. And obviously, Big Baby Anderson, the kid's just extremely talented for a heavyweight. So, this is a good card, and shout out to Fury and Wilder because they're going to need that help, Because a lot of people, man, on Twitter, it seems like they don't want to support this card. So, that fight. But now that they got some a good lineup, I think people are going to be like, hey, you know what? I'm going to pay for that pay-per-view, So, salute to those gentlemen and salute to the management and PBC and Top Rank for for setting up something that people actually want to see, man. You know, people want to see a heavyweight card. People want to see knockouts. And I think they're going to deliver that on that night.
All right. TBE.
Man, I think it's a solid lineup. You got Jared Big Baby Anderson doing his thing. We don't know who he's fighting. We got FA versus Homeboy. Drawing blanks, but that's a good matchup. We got the rematch between Kalnaki and Helenis. That's a good matchup. I just think the whole lineup, the undercard is solid. That's a solid undercard to watch. Like usually we skip fights when we watch an undercard. Like I'll skip the first 3 fights. For me speaking personally,
You skip fights when you watch the undercard.
When I watch the undercard, I'm not worried about these guys or them. You know, whoever's fighting, I'll skip over it. You know, and if it was a knockout, I'll catch the highlight later because you know some fights be solid, but some fights don't. You know,
look at G's face. Fix your face, G.
So at least he's honest. You know what I mean?
Fix your face,
like,
G.
if a man is honest, you gotta respect. You gotta respect the honesty.
Honest, I do. I really.
You gotta respect the honesty. You know, but this is a solid fight. Solid lineup. I'm gonna watch. I'm gonna try to watch every fight. Hopefully, and I can't be mad at that. You know, only thing that seems like it's just a great lineup. Like. And then you get Wilder Fury 3. But yeah, it's a great build up to whatever the outcome at the end of the night. So shout out to them for getting that done. Shout out to Fox and PBC for doing that. Fox and Showtime. Yeah.
Salute to Bob Arum, the star maker. People say, well, how can you call Bob Arum a star maker? If you don't know that Bob Arum's the star maker, then where are you from? People say, oh, if Bob promoted better. Bob is like, you know the guys Bob has had? Like, seriously, do your research. Bob has created so many stars. They all leave him, and Bob puts them in a position that when they leave him, they can be stars in their own right. So before you sit there and disrespect Bob, look at his history. And the reason why I'm saying that is Bob has made a great move putting Jared Big Baby Anderson on this undercard because he's going to get way more exposure than he would fighting on ESPN. And if that's why they're looking for the right opponent to showcase his skills. If he performs well, that's going to do a great thing launching him into superstardom because right now you have arguably the best American heavyweight who may get sparked out on that same card. And so it's like, well, take a look at the guy who's going to replace him, hopefully, right? So it's a great move. Look at G. He's like, damn.
I like both gentlemen. I'm just saying, Wilder's going to win. I'm just going to put it out there. So,
but I'm saying you realize that like it's true that way, right? It's like Bob Arum's playing chess. He's like, listen, your old king is dead, but here's the new guy. Here's the new guy you can take a look at, right? So that's a good move by Bob Arum. I think it's no secret that PBC has been using Adam Kalinowski to fill up arenas when Deontay Wilder is fighting. And we got this from someone from Alabama who attends Deontay Wilder fights. Our big brother, Big Mo, who loves Deontay Wilder, from Alabama, goes to the fights to see Deontay Wilder, but even told us that the majority of the people that were in the arena were there to see Adam Kalinowski. So to me, it's no surprise that they're like, well, when you got a formula that works, let's roll with it. So Adam Kalinowski, again, will get his shot at Robert Helenius in a rematch. And I'm with Trill. I do think he'll get revenge if he has learned from his mistakes because I think he took the Viking lightly and he didn't respect his power. Man, I think he's learned his lesson, but there's still demons he's going to have to overcome, and we'll see what happens in that fight. But now, let's get to Frank Sanchez versus F.A. Ajapa.
Shout out to my man Stretch.
All right, I like to call him ineffective FA. Now, before I go in on ineffective FA, I want to ask Kaspira G a serious question, and let's see if Kaspira G will answer this question correctly.
All right.
Who is a better fighter, Frank Sanchez or Gerald Washington?
You taking time?
Gerald Washington or,
Yeah.
or Frank Sanchez?
Yes.
Yo, this is tough because they're both good fighters, like boxing skill wise. But Gerald Washington, punch resistance isn't really there. So I would have to say Sanchez over Gerald Washington.
You say Sanchez. All right. But the fact that it took you a long time, they're about the same level, right?
They're about the same level, yeah.
All right, cool. Because I remember us having a discussion where you said that F.A. Joppa would beat Gerald Washington, and I don't think he would. And I don't think he's going to beat Frank Sanchez. And I'm not impressed with Frank Sanchez at all. Listen, Frank Sanchez doesn't – listen, this dude is like – I think he's food. But F.A. is also food. But let's look at the type of food we're talking about. We're talking about rice cakes versus Rice Krispies. Okay? That's what we're talking about. Rice cakes versus Rice Krispies. The food nobody really likes, right? But at least with Rice Krispies, you can add some sugar and add some milk, whatever type of milk you drink, right?
And you can listen to it.
Exactly. You can listen to Snap, Crackle, and Pop, right? So for that reason, I'm going to go with Rice Krispies. My man, Rice Krispies, Frank Sanchez, is going to destroy ineffective F.A., who's been fighting 40-year-olds, guys moving up from the cruiserweight division, was knocked down by a guy he knocked down on wobbly legs. I think Frank Sanchez is going to look sensational. And all you ineffective FA supporters that have been coming at me, you're going to get your medicine. That's the best part of this Deontay Wilder card for me. I would like to thank everyone for making this possible. Thank you. I can't wait to see you on July 25th. Ineffective FA is over, Mr. Rice Cake.
Let us know. Let us know how y'all feel in the comment section. Please like and subscribe. Check us out on Instagram and Twitter. Please, please, please check out our podcast on all major streaming services. And you know what it is. On June 20th, on Father's Day, I will be releasing Trill Talk Volume 1. That's just showing love to y'all because y'all done show love to us. It's the Boxing Bros.